Hi everyone, and welcome to Isaac Encounters. This video, I'll be encountering something very different from my usual videos. Recently, I bought a traveler's notebook handmade by Ray Blake, and since I realized that there's quite a big community on YouTube that does, unboxings and talk about traveler notebooks, I decided to make one myself and just see how it goes. So, full disclosure, I've already opened the packaging and take a look at it so that I generally know what I want to say. So it makes the editing process easier, right? So the packaging comes like this with a nice sticker. And My Life All in One Place is actually Ray Blake's website, so it's mylifeallinOneplace.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. So when you open it, there you have it. Right. One of the reasons why I decided to make this video is there are many other reviews of Ray Blake's notebooks on YouTube, but for this I requested a few things, and the fact that he tried his best to accommodate my requests, I thought it's something that people should know, which is why I'm making this video. Right. So here it is. Here are my list of requests. I wanted a dark red or burgundy color, and I wanted a notebook with a quad binding. Right, so this is what I have, and also I wanted my initials stamped on the front like so. And so this is the product. I find that the notebook is quite a thick leather, as you can see. It's a beautiful red leather, and some people might think that maybe this red is not dark enough and all that, but he took a picture of two leather samples and he asked me to choose between them. So this is a slightly brighter one than the other. The other has more texture, but I prefer a smoother texture. So it's quite a sturdy leather, as you can see, and it's actually quite thick. Another thing I requested that other reviews of Ray Blake's notebook didn't request is actually a quad binding. So if you buy your original Midori Traveler's notebook, it comes with just 2 strings in the middle, but I told him I wanted 4 strings so that I do not have to meddle with the configuration every time I need to change a notebook or add a notebook or whatnot. So it could just slide one notebook each, and change it very easily. So he did that, and wonderfully, he also included these 4 strands of bookmarks. So it could act as a bookmark for my various notebooks that I decided to include in it. So that was a pleasant surprise. Right, and the leather is very sturdy, and I also requested for the leather be slightly wider than the original Midori notebook, so that I could put in more books, perhaps 5 or even 6, without it spilling out. Right, something that I'm not too happy about is actually he did not remove this numbering that is on the notebook. But overall, I'm very pleased. Yes, he even did like this rounded corners thing at the side, which I did not request for, but it's a nice touch. So yeah, there you have it. I'll leave all the links to his website and to his YouTube channel in the description below. And it's a really sturdy leather, which I like. As for the numbering, maybe I'll come to like it, maybe it has its own characteristics, but for now I'm not too happy, but also, it doesn't bother me to the extent that I'll, lodge a complaint or return it or whatnot. I'm still generally very happy about the products. And my purchase actually comes with a notebook that he makes, which is great. I did not know that. So it's a blank insert, as you can see, stapled in the middle, and the cover is of books. And in the inner cover is pictures of newspapers and all that, so that's a very nice touch. And so, for those of you who follow me on my other social media, on my blogs, you know that I actually write theatre reviews, and for those, and if you chance upon this channel, you know that I also do book reviews. So this would come in extremely handy for me to write in my notes for reviews, and actually that's what this notebook is about. I plan to use this when I go on to watch shows and have notebooks inside to record my thoughts, my impressions, and all that. So in a few seconds, I'll show you how it's set up. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, my notebook now is much bulkier, right? And before I show you the contents of how I set up this notebook, which is meant to write theatre reviews and, you know, stuff for this channel, it's important to note that currently I have three inserts inside and one pocket, and you clearly see that there's really no spillover just yet. So I'm quite confident that if I were to go a little crazy and add a couple more inserts, I don't think it would spill outside the perimeters of the cover. So I guess, you know, Ray has done a good job on that. Now it's a little bit more clunky, and I'll show you why. Well, to start off, I bought the pocket, the Midori zipper pocket, and so I put it underneath all the 4 strands of strings. So this is the front and this is the back. So for the front, or what I designate as the front, which is the actual zipper pouch, I'll put in my theatre ticket, or rather the next show I'm going to watch, and of course I leave a pen in there. And because I realized that every time I watch a show, I'll spend quite a lot of time trying to fish out, you know, my ticket, and, you know, worried whether I brought the right ticket, because usually I buy a few at a time, you know, or times I worried that I actually left an old ticket inside and thought that I actually brought the ticket, you know. So now with this notebook, which I'll use quite often, you know, everything is all in one place, so all I have to worry about is taking out this notebook. So it's a zipper pouch, as you can see, and I decided to place a pen, an inexpensive gel pen, Pentel Energel, an inexpensive gel pen, in case, you know, I lose my pen in the theatre and I wouldn't, you know, feel so bad about losing it, and click pen so that, you know, I don't have to fiddle with the cover or worry about losing the cover of the pen. Right. So my first insert is the original, as you can see, the original Midori insert, and it's a blank one. But this one is not just a blank one, but it's the lighter paper, because I find that Midori papers are generally of quite good quality, because the lighter paper affords more pages, so I don't have to keep changing, because you're writing in the dark, so generally, your handwriting will be bigger, and so, you know, with more pages I don't have to change the notebook too often. And how is actually, as you can see, the cover is actually this, the cover is actually this sort of cream of, I don't know, do you call it cream? Or some sort of off-white color? Not sure if yeah, the color doesn't come out right here, but anyway, it's plain and all that. So what I did was to decorate my own insert in a very rudimentary way. And so the base for this is actually a decorative paper that you can find at, you know, a dollar store. I bought mine at Daiso, and it comes in a pad with various designs, and or you just measure and cut it out and just paste it. And to make it patently obvious that this is my insert for my theatre reviews, I've actually stuck tickets that of shows that I've caught, and I just it doesn't matter any show that I've caught previously, I've just stuck them there as sort of a decoration so that it really stands out that this is meant for theatre reviews. Right, so for the back, you can see is the remaining of the decorative paper that I talked about, and this actually I just cut it out from a magazine. So how I generally decorate my inserts is actually to cut out, either to buy very inexpensive materials or to cut stuff out of magazines, you know, that I would use. Right, this insert I've showed you already, and so you'll form, after I'm done with this, then I'll just move on to this. I don't think I would paste like old ticket stubs on this because I quite like the design and I do not want to mar it in any way. So that forms my second insert. Right, so my third insert is is a lined insert. As you can see, it's a lined insert, and it's again, all my inserts I generally buy the original Midori. Yes, it's slightly expensive, but you know, the paper is good and you can take on any sort of ink, and I don't have to worry about that. So I generally get the original Midori inserts, and it's a lined one. How I decorated this, again, this is cut out from a magazine. You know, it's just nice that it's advertising an Alfred Dunhill fountain pen, and so I just got stickers to put it on there, and yeah, so again, very rudimentary, because this, to me, all these inserts and notebooks are meant to be functional, and I do not want to spend too much time decorating it. If not, it defeats the purpose. You end up occupying too much of my time for it to be useful. The back of this, I actually use another of the decorative paper that comes with this. The decorative paper that comes, because each pad has different designs, and so it came from the same package. So for this, as I told you, is notes taken for books that I want to review on my channel, or on my blog in written form. Right. So for the last two latest videos, you know, which is A Single Man by Christopher Isherwood. So these are my notes, and the latest video will be Almost English by Charlotte Mendelson. So I'll just, as I read, I'll stop and write notes, or if I'm on the go, I'll just type stuff into my phone and I'll just transcribe it here. And this will form the basis of my transcript, of the actual transcript of the video. Or this will form some guiding points if I were to do a written review. So this is the third and last insert in the notebook, and the back of this zipper pouch is actually not a zipper pouch, but a slot, an insert on both sides. So you have one here, and you have one at the back. Right. So from this inside, I actually place my calling card, and with my website, which hosts my theatre reviews and my book reviews, right at the bottom, because I made this quite a while back before I set up this website. So I just write in here, and this is my calling card, you know, in case I need to make any form of introductions, or if I'm outside and I have this, so it forms one of my card cases that contains one of the places that contains my calling card that I can reach for. And on the other side, I actually put in ticket stubs of shows that I've watched before, and so that the next time I come to putting a new insert in, I can just take the ticket stubs here and stick on the cover. So there you have it, my notebook from Ray Blake. I'm very pleased with it, and he makes it quite fast in a couple of weeks, and shipping is quite fast. And Ray Blake is generally quite affordable. His products are quite affordable. In fact, it's more affordable than most things out there, most other websites out there. So if you'd like to purchase this, don't worry, I think it's quite credible and reliable. And so thank you for watching my video, and if you want similar videos like this, because this notebook I use for my theatre review, I actually have another one which is my personal one, which contains my schedules and whatnot. If you'd like to see the setup of that, you could just write in the comments below, or if you just want to see, like, you know, how I chose to design my other inserts, you know, just write in the comments below, and I'll make a video. So I hope you like this video, and if you like to watch similar videos or even book reviews and all that, subscribe to my channel, and, you know, follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.